Do you want to be a high-value man? What if you are doing things that are characteristics of a low-value man? Do you know these things? Maybe you can't get girls because of this. If you want to be a high-value, you should avoid doing the things that only low-value men would do. If you want to know, watch this video until the end because we will tell you the signs that you are considered low-value. Nobody wants to date a low-value man. They are lazy, unhealthy, and so full of themselves. The nature of low-value men is to be parasitic. For everyone but themselves, they are a liability. It means that they are able to generate less than they can provide. To be clear, when you talk about someone's value, you're referring to the important talents and qualities they bring to the table, not to their intrinsic worth. Nobody views a low-value man in high regard regarding abilities and qualities. Some men simply exist before dying. They never truly live. If you want to get married and if you want a relationship, why would you be a man of low value, right? It's time to do something. You will know precisely what a low-value man is once you have finished watching this video. The purpose of this video is not to shame you, but to encourage you to be a better man. You want to do this already? Let's get started. Number 1. Unhealthy. Low-value men are mentally and physically poor. Your effort is the only factor at play here. Genetics play no part. You don't have to be the most attractive man in the world to boost your true value. All you need to do is work out, maintain a clean, healthy body, dress nicely, and work on your personality. Low-value guys decide to lead unhealthy lives. Your physical well-being and physicality are reflections of who you are. Despite the fact that they dislike what they see in the mirror, they still criticize society for doing the same thing. Low-value men have no concept of how the world functions. Self-care is not an option. It is a baseline requirement if you wish to be part of society. Number 2. No motivation or purpose. Having important goals and a purpose in life is one of the characteristics of a high-value man. Low-value men frequently act in ways that lack purpose and even attempt to make sense of their actions. When you ask them, "Why are you doing this?" they provide these types of responses because they never pause to think about why, frequently out of a desire to maintain the status quo and a sense of security. Because of this, they don't look for purpose in their work and are solely concerned with making ends meet so they can enjoy themselves. No one wants to date a man that just sits on the couch and plays video games because he has no motivation to work and just depends his life on his parents. Number 3. Easily irritated and controlling. Throughout every aspect of their life, they exhibit parasitic behavior. They manipulate people and abuse their emotions. If they come across a weaker person, they may even become physically violent and overbearing. They are desperate to feel any form of authority because they are at the bottom of the social scale. They are lacking in confidence and in need of help. They either break or erupt when their insecurities are exposed. They are willing to use violent threats because they secretly fear that everyone will turn on them. These worthless men react violently because of this. Their intense jealousy stems from this. They are afraid that others will see that they are superficial and lack substance. They are sensitive to everything. Now that this video has called them out, they are getting offended by it. They've never made an effort to help themselves. Number 4. Cheap. Being stingy and being a good manager of money are two different things. A stingy man is typically an insecure man who lacks complete faith in his capacity to bring in money on demand. Additionally, he has a scarcity mindset. thinks it takes work to make money and worries that he won't have any in the future. A high-value man has a money management mindset, which means that he is not motivated by his fear or his lack of confidence in himself. He understands how to do these two things. Despite this, he is a sensible consumer who spends his money on necessities while also taking care of those around him and himself, since he is aware of how the world functions. Most significantly, a wise money manager won't worry over minor expenses. He won't apply his wise financial principles to little expenditures. Therefore, you must learn to tell the difference between cheap and intelligent, money-minded males. Number 5. Cheater and envious. Low-quality men will cheat, deceive, and stab their friends in the back. With envy, they observe what others possess. Instead of being motivated by other successful men, they are envious and bitter. Decide to be inspired rather than jealous. While the other side overlooks them, they are the ones who spread hatred. Low-value men, as you can see, are invincible. You browse them, no one knows about them. Because time is valuable and they are unworthy of it. You don't waste your time on them. Low-value men feel entitled to other people's time, and they always want it to further their own objectives. Due to their insecurities, they will attempt to bring others down in order to make them feel more equal. Low-value men only attempt to undermine others to elevate themselves above them. These characteristics are most common in low-value men, and women really hate these characteristics. If you can't get girls and you can't even have someone that looks up to you, maybe because you are too low to be looked up to, wake up and do something. Not just for women, but especially for yourself. You don't want to be labeled low value, so you must do something to have value for yourself and for others. What do you think about this topic? Do you agree with us too? Can you add more to these characteristics? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.